I I thought this franchise, this film couldn't get any better. Welcome everyone, this is Barnavaris back again with another video, and this time we're gonna do an in-depth review of the latest film, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And as you all know, I also do other stuff other than gaming, and as you can see on my description on my YouTube channel, well, I do also movie reviews. So let's get started. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is the latest sequel to the widely successful Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And as you all know, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was a very critically acclaimed animated film from Sony Animations. It was also awarded as the best animated film from the Academy Awards. And it was no doubt, for me at least, one of the greatest animated films of all time, alongside with Finding Nemo, Wall-E, and other greats. So this film has a lot to live up to. After all, the first Spider-Verse film was a critical hit and a fanfare for Spider-Man fans alike. So will it be a winner this time? Will it exceed the expectations, or just be another dud? I'm proud to say that for me, and this is no cap, for me, this is one of the greatest animated films of all time. Along with the first Spider-Verse film, and along with other great Pixar films of the era. And that's coming from me, who's really picky in terms of animated features. And it's just, after watching the film, I was just blown away. So let me give you my in-depth thoughts about this film. So this will be a non-spoiler review, so don't you worry about spoilers because I'm not that kind of guy. So just this film, guys. I mean, when I first watched the first Spider-Verse film, I was blown away by how well the film was animated. It was unlike I've anything seen before. It was 2D, but really it has that unique cel-shaded art style that I have never seen in any film. And not just the animation style, but the story, the emotion, the characters. It wasn't just a simple fan service because it featured different variants of multiversal Spider-Mans. It was a really heartfelt and really engaging story from start to end. So when I heard that they will be making a sequel, I mean, it was obvious because of the end credit scene of the first Spider-Verse movie that they were really gonna make a sequel. I was skeptical because because sometimes Hollywood just craps on sequels. I mean, we have seen that many times before, But I was praying and hoping that they will deliver this time to this sequel. And when I first saw the trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I was immediately intrigued. I was hooked from the get-go. I mean, come on. Miles running away from multiple Spider-Mans, it couldn't get any better, man. And that was just only the teaser. We don't know what's gonna happen or what the villain is. We only saw Spider-Man 2099, which was really badass, by the way. Just chasing around Miles and slamming him onto a train or a road or something, and it was hardcore, so I was excited by it. So I have seen the film, and all I can say that if you really love Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, then you will greatly love this. I mean, no cap, again, no cap. This is one of the greatest animated films of all time, guys. I mean, I'm just hyped because I just got back watching this film, and I was totally blown by it. I was just so happy, so excited, and it leaves me wanting more, because by the end of the film you will know what I'm talking about. What can I say about this film? I mean, it just really exceeded my expectations, man. I mean, first the first thing that I went into this, I was just, keep it low, because I don't want to get disappointed, because most of the time Hollywood fucks up sequels, as we have seen, over the years, but sometimes they do nail it, like the John Wick franchise that just keeps getting better and better in every sequel. So going into this, I was really careful, but I was blown away the minute it started. It just got me hooked. First of all, we're gonna talk about the animation, because Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse animation, when it first came out, was really groundbreaking. It was unlike we have ever seen before, and this film just really go bananas with it and went far above with the animation. I mean, it's for you to see it. It's wild, it's creative, it beats any CGI or 3D rendered animated film out there. Even Pixar, the great Pixar, they just blew them out of the water. And I'm just happy that animation styles like this get to shine, because it just keeps Hollywood, giving us fresh new content, in every way. And also the writing is just top notch. It is well paced, well thought out. It follows through the first Spider-Verse film without devaluing that story. It just continues on with that story and add more layers to it and more stakes to it. I mean, if we're talking about stakes in this movie, this film has a lot of stakes, and with a lot of stakes comes with a lot of emotion. And I'm not gonna lie to you about this. I cried in this film. I mean, I've heard a lot of people saying that this film has an emotional punch, and I was like, I mean, to be honest, the first Spider-Verse film really had emotion, but it kind of really didn't get into me, to be honest. But this film, woo, I cried for about like 5 times. Yeah, that's serious. I cried 5 times in this film. The emotions was there. It was unexpected. It was hard hitting. It was heartwarming, and just like I said, the stakes added to the emotion on it. And first of all, we're gonna talk about the involvement with the characters, because they are also a part of the emotion. I mean, every character in this movie works. Nobody was sidelined. Nobody was wasted. Even with the other multiverse Spider-Mans that to be honest appeared just really short, or they just have some sort of a quick cameo, they also felt important to the story. They are part of what is going on in this film. And I gotta give a great shout out to Oscar Isaac, who voiced Spider-Man 2099. I mean, he was a menace, man. He is the type of Spider-Man that gives no fucks whatsoever, just focus on the duty. I mean, he was ruthless. And Haley Steinfeld was still great as Gwen Stacy, and the voice actor for Miles Morales, I don't remember the name, but he was still great. Brian Tyree Henry is great also as Miles' dad. He was still great too. All of the characters, all of the new additions, all of them were great. They totally added to a new depth to the film. Now, just I'm a loss of words, man. Just this film really packs a lot of punch, from the story, the pacing, the emotions, the characters, the animation, all of it. I mean, if this film doesn't win an award, doesn't win an Academy Award next year, I don't know about the Academy, man, because I think nobody can ever top this film. Nobody.
Okay.
No other movie can ever top this film. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this film a 10 out of 10. It was perfect from start, middle to end. And just, it is no secret, because it has already been reported that this film doesn't have end credits. But this film doesn't need those credits at all, because, no, like I said, watch till the end of this film. It will get you hyped, it will get you pumped, and leaves you wanting more for the next installment, which was rumored to be called Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Beyond the Spider-Verse. So I'll be expecting the grand scale of things for this film. Now, I forgot to mention the Easter eggs. The Easter eggs, these Easter eggs, man, they really added to the depth of the film. These are not just cheap Easter eggs, by the way. These Easter eggs, I tell you, will affect the future of all Spider-Man films. So I'll leave it at that. So again, 10 out of 10 for me. Go see it. Highly recommended. And if anyone will say bullshit about this film, I don't know, man. I might slap them in the face. It's just joking, but no. It's just a perfect film, and I hope you guys see it. It is worth it. The ticket price, it will be all worth it. You're gonna have a great time. This blew the other films that come out this year out of the water. Fast X, fuck that. No, John Wick 4, except that's an exception, because that film is one of the greatest action films of all time. So Fast X, Ant-Man, Quantumania, no, fuck those films, man. John Wick 4 and this is the greatest films that is released this year. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoy this video. It is a short one. I said in the beginning in-depth, but I hope this is kind of an in-depth for you, because this is non-spoiler, by the way. And just comment down below if you want me to keep doing these kinds of content, and be sure to like and subscribe this channel for more awesome content like these and more. And see you guys next week. So yeah, this is Bartavaris saying, work hard, play hard. Bye.